Hello, everybody. Welcome to Program 2 of this year's annual recital. We are extremely happy to have you here today. Program 1 went smoothly. Fingers crossed for Program 2. Kalanivedanam started teaching Bharatanatyam in Nashville in 1992. And 1995 was our first annual day. So it's been a few years. All of our annual days have been at the temple. And we are so grateful that this beautiful temple exists in Nashville and that they are willing to host us every year. We are a rather large group, and we are grateful to the temple for accommodating us. Bharatanatyam is a very ancient, exquisite art form. It is also very, very difficult. Today you are going to see a range of performers from a second-year group all the way up to advanced dancers. Bharatanatyam is made up of ardavas. That's the foundation, the building block. Ardavas are basic steps. And they are in families, so they are basic steps that have similarities. And usually it takes at least a year, often 2 years, for beginners to master that basic vocabulary with which they can start making more complicated dances. This is one aspect of Bharatanatyam, the technical aspect in which we use our arms, our hands, our feet, our body to create beautiful architectural patterns, augmented by stamping the feet on the floor in complicated rhythmic patterns. The other aspect of Bharatanatyam is the expressive aspect, what we call abhinaya, and specifically the use of facial expressions to tell a story. We call that bhava. So in the beginning, we focus on the physical technique, and that's what you're going to see in our first dance. This is a second-year group, and they are going to be presenting the basic steps to a song, to music. It's instrumental music. It's a rather large group, so we have them according to their height. So the front row is shorter, and they'll be demonstrating the first set of ardavas, and then slightly older children, and then slightly older children, plus one adult in the back. So we call this Behang, basic steps dance, because the raga of the instrumental music is the raga Behang. And it is in Adi Tala, which is the most basic tala for Bharatanatyam. It's just a simple 8-count tala. So we start the program with Behang, basic steps dance. Enjoy. Thank you. Come here. You deserve a hug. You deserve a hug. You're a pro. You did it. I know. Anyway, you handled it so well. Go back and... All right. So I'm going to be starting with all the kids in the front row saying their names, and then they're going to sit down, and then I'm going to go to the second row and the third row. So I'm starting from here and going that way, and our first little cutie here is Arna Kadimishetty. And then next to her is Manasvi Gunna. Then we have Avya Mohanty. Next to her is Rakshika Velmurugan. Then is Ishanvi Nemani. And on the far side, we have Shruti Patel. All right, kiddos, sit down. Then in our next row, over here, we have Samanvi Guna. And then Naga Aditri Adhikarla. Bhavita Shri Bala. And Adhya Pusarla. Sit down, dancers. And then at the back, closest to me, we have Joanna Stanley. And her mom, Maya Vijayakumar. And Kirtana Sivakumar. All right. Thank you, dancers. Thank you very much. You can go off. Thank you.